Okay, I'm with Richard Hill. This time last year we were at Dover after a playoff loss where you said to me that you believe this team can get promotion. Not only have you got promotion, but you've won the title. How does that feel?
Right. I just said there, I don't know if there were false promises at the start of the season, but some of the players I've tried to sign, there was a couple of other clubs, and I just says, look, I think we'll win the league if I can get the players I want, and if we can play the way I want to play, and if we can get everybody to buy into it, I think we've got a chance of winning the league. Because come to us, you're not going to a team that's just going to see out the season. We are really going for it. You've got to give Stuart Donald a lot of credit here, because he's actually made this happen. Not me, not the players. Stuart Donald's made this happen, and credit to him. But we managed to get the players we wanted, and we worked very, very hard in the summer at recruitment. Very hard at recruitment, and I think, as you see, it's paid off. And we've been able to keep a small squad. We've had a squad of about, I think we've had about 20 players or 21 players, and we've kept the squad tight. We've kept them tight knit, and they're absolutely tired to death. There's 2 or 3 players out there that shouldn't even be playing for the last 2 or 3 games. They shouldn't actually have been playing. And if it was halfway through the season, they probably wouldn't have done. And we've just had to get through. We've patched them up, and we've done what we can to get them on the pitch. I believe that we would have a chance. I believe last season when I spoke to you that we'd have a chance. And the game for me where I thought was when we went to Sutton away, and we played awful. We played awful. We didn't pass the ball. We didn't do nothing. We were very, very average at best. But we come away with a 1-1 draw, and the goal against us was actually a penalty that wasn't a penalty, And at that time I thought, hang on, because I always thought, I've said, and I said to Wendy G at the start of the season, if we finish 1 place above Sutton, we will win the league. If we don't, they will. And I know that's easy for me to say now, but she's actually, I wouldn't let her put it in the papers, I wouldn't let her do that, but she's actually there, got it documented that I'd said it. And when that day, when we were average at best, and got a 1-1 draw, and that's what I thought. The character that lads showed, if we keep that, we've got chances.
Your team, like you say, has had a lot of character. They've had the desire and the belief this year. Do you think that's one of the main reasons that you've been able to win the league and grind out results?
Without a shadow of a doubt. I did change my tact a little bit towards the end. When we were drawing games with 15, 20 to go, I was taking the point, and I believe I've done that 5 times, and that's 5 points. Now, I'm not saying we'd have lost all them games, I'm not saying we'd have gone on and won every one, but the fact is that we were in a position where I just had this thought, and I just went back to, let's be hard to beat, let's keep what we've got. And I know a lot of people were saying, we need more than a point. We don't. We've got 5 points. So that means whoever was in contention had to win 2 more games than us. You take them 5 points off of us, it's a lot closer than it is now. And that's where I changed my tack, and it was what sort of made me realise that was when we went to Eastleigh, when we could have lost the game at the end, and we've ended up, I thought, no, we went to Hayes, get your point, went to Bishop Stortford, take your point, Staines, take your point, and then little points just now towards the end of the season become big points, and that's what we changed, just changed our tact a little bit, and the character of these players is incredible. It's absolutely incredible, the character of these players, and to go away to these places and to get the points are an achievement in themselves. We've had a situation there at times this season. We've gone to, we're actually, excuse me, cheers. We've been under the cosh at places. Cheers, careful. We've been under the cosh at places, but something's dragged us through. Something from somewhere has pulled us through. That's the character of these players.
We can hear in the background the passion of these players and how happy they are, but talking about the fans this season, the passion they've had going to places like Weston-super-Mare on a Tuesday and stuff, and also breaking the advertising board today with the goal. How important have they been?
Fans have been amazing, and I've said that all along. Fans have been amazing. I've been critical of them at times. But I've never hid from the fact. With me, what you see is what you get, and if I have something to say, I'll say it. Unfortunately, to the detriment of myself sometimes, you know. And I think sometimes there was one or two things aimed at me that I thought were a little bit unfair. We've actually only lost 6 games this season. Our supporters have watched us play 40 games, and we've lost 6 games. We've drawn 8 now, haven't we? And I've manufactured 4 of them in the back end of the season. So, you know, sometimes it's a little. The fans have been a bit critical of me and my decisions, and they've watched us lose 6 games.
Brilliant. Thank you, Richard, and well done today.